Hello everybody and welcome back to another Draft My Suzuki Career Mode video. Last time out we were at Texas. Oh, sorry, wrong series. Trying to think of who won that race again. Oh yeah, it was Noah Gragson who ended up picking up the win at Kansas, that's right. After I mentioned that he was driving the 36, he's been definitely off to a hot start, and Joe Logano has been leading the points so far as we return to the NY Racing Chevrolet and we go to Texas, one race before the All-Star. Oh, no, sorry. Texas was last week. Kansas is this week. That's my bad. Let me correct that. Let's go. And like I mentioned, we were driving the NY Racing car because as of the day I'm filming this, I'm watching Game 1 of the Subway Series between the Mets and Yankees. And it's also Game 6, which could be the potential closeout game for the New York Knicks, which I hope they close it out. And for you guys wondering, I'm a Mets fan. So I'm basically let's go Mets, and I'm hoping the Knicks win because I'm also a Knicks fan. And as for other teams I also root for, unfortunately, I'm a Jets fan because they suck, unfortunately. Hopefully they get better, but they've been playing like they're poverty. Hopefully they can change that in the near future. But yeah, I'm a Mets, Knicks, and Jets fan. Those are like my three main teams. And as for hockey, I mean, I do like both New York teams, and I'm also kind of like a Washington Capitals fan, so I kind of like three teams I like, if I'm being honest. I really don't watch soccer that much, as there goes Josh Berry. But yeah. I've been just following those like three sports along with NASCAR, obviously. But back to racing now. We are sitting in 23rd right now as we're getting passed by a big pack right here. So we're just trying to get into the draft of some guys, but unfortunately we are losing some guys as Joe Logano takes the lead. He has already 2 wins on the year. He's off to a really good start this season. The defending champion in real life. And I'm recording this basically on a Friday night, by the way. Sometimes I like to record early, so that way I could be able to do like standings, all that stuff, and then I could do like video stuff. Sometimes I just, because I've been kind of like, about the morning because I get too tired in the morning. So I'm like, if I could try to like fit it in during like my biggest free time throughout the day or throughout the week, I definitely try to get my videos in. But sometimes I like to try to get them in on Tuesday morning. So as Riley Herbst takes the lead for the first time in his NASCAR Cup Series career. How about that? Driving a 35 for 23.11. His future's been a little bit uncertain. With Corey Heim dominating the truck ranks. And if he goes on this rate, we could see him take over that 35 car. But I don't know if 2311 is going to do that with all the sponsorship and funding he brings. So we'll have to see. But Riley Herbst is trying to make a statement right here. We are struggling to move up. So every single time these guys just like check up because their engines are kind of going out. That kind of slows me down, obviously, in a 1-star car. As Noah Gragson, the defending race winner, takes the lead. He's been trying to make a statement as well. There really hasn't been any like dominant drivers as we have a caution out. But there really hasn't been any dominant drivers this season, which has been definitely kind of expected with Draft Masters too, because of the fact it's mostly draft racing. Anything can happen, and that's what I kind of like wanted, like to see like who's like the champion in the draft. It's like you definitely would like watch other like YouTubers that like that do like NASCAR Heat. iRacing, all that stuff. Well, if I'm not gonna, because I don't have like the fancy technology to be able to do that type of stuff. Well, yet obviously, I figured might as well do something that like Draft Masters 2 that nobody really does, and just like do different things. As I'm not even noticing as we are in the top 10 right now. So how about that? And there's my future teammate right in front of me. As I'm gonna actually push him out here. As Justin Haley takes the lead, and I have to back off from my engine. I didn't even think that was even that quick, but I guess it was. Come on. We're just trying to hang on for our top 10 here as we're halfway into this race. And I thought that he was going to go there, and that's obviously going to cost me. But no, Kyle Busch is going to come to help me. Or he was trying not to. As Bell is going to make it stack up. And of course, I get kind of involved in that. We went from top 10 all the way down to 15th. At least we're still in the top 20. But yeah, after this race, I'm going to tally up all the winners. And then the top 5 at points. So those are good. And I'm going to make a post on YouTube. So look at the post and see who's eligible for the All-Star race. That way you know exactly who to look for. Because we're going to still have the entire field racing in it. It just won't be for points. But you're going to have the All-Star drivers mixed into this. So I'm just trying to have a driver behind me so that way I don't lose pace. So I don't know if Kyle Busch is one of those drivers that will just like take off from me once he gets out of your draft. So I'm going to just try to get to the back of Hocevar here as look at Ty Gibbs' group. And of course Carson Hocevar is going to go up the block. Basically pulls off a Ross Chastain and Talladega in real life as we're going to push Ty Gibbs. And we're up to 17th. Justin Haley is taking the lead, trying to pick up his third win of the year. How about that? Allmendinger for colleague. We definitely have some winners this season up here. It looks like the top 5 are all consist of current winners this season. Spell again does not have any help. He falls back as we're in 15th. Slowly but surely, we're just trying to work our way up here. So I could see we're catching somebody, but I can't even tell how far. I mean, I guess that would kind of work because we didn't know it because I didn't like pull up too much and or didn't ram into the back of Chastain there. So that kind of actually worked in my favor, but Austin Dillon had to slow us up there. So we're just now barely holding off for our top 20. So Justin Haley takes the lead. We're about 5 laps to go. We're going to try to get a push from Ryan Blaney. So we're in 21st. So Justin Haley continues the lead. He's done a great job. He's done a great job today maintaining the lead. As I say that, Noah Gragson takes the lead. Trying to win his 3rd race of the year, and Kyle Busch actually has a slowdown right there. We're going to try to get around him. And it looks like I'm going to spend a check up in my group on the outside. We've done a solid job maintaining so far. We've been just trying to go with the group that's been like fastest so far and just trying to pull along with them. Just hoping that it works. As we're now coming up on 3 laps to go. As Joe Logano has a big moment, and I don't know what Eric Jones was doing there. So he decides he wants to fall back with Logano. That's certainly kind of interesting as we move up to 15th. We're battling Kyle Busch for the 15th spot. Cody Ware goes to help him. As there's a stack up in my group, and I quickly get into the front of why can't I think of him? Zane Smith. That was certainly unlucky. As Todd Gilliland tries to help, but he just rams right into me. Something I tried to avoid doing with Chastain earlier. As Gragson leads. Front row has definitely made the right decision with signing Noah Gragson, I'll tell you that much. It has definitely worked out for him. And as Nemechek leaves that line, that's going to slow us all down and loses all of our momentum. As we're 2 laps to go and Justin Haley takes the lead. It's going to be a battle of the guys trying to go for their 3rd win of the year as we're trying to maintain a top 20. It's definitely not been easy thus far. But we could certainly still do it. Austin Dillon comes down to help. We're getting a push. We're going to pass Ryan Blaney. We're just battling Ryan Blaney for real estate. There goes Daniel Hemrick. Tries to slow us down. White flag. Danny Hamlin takes the lead. Can Justin Haley steal another win for the 3rd time this year? He has certainly become known as the stealer. Or the whatever you want to or the guy that's been robbing all these wins, as I say that. He was looking like he was making a charge. He's making a charge once again. This is going to be a battle for the win. Justin Haley moves up to 2nd. Denny Hamlin trying to hang on. Can Denny Hamlin hang on? As it looks like we get checked up. B17, Denny Hamlin wins. For his, I think, 2nd time, if not 3rd time. I'll have to definitely take a look at the standings again, but I know he's definitely won multiple times. Denny Hamlin, Justin Haley, Noah Gragson, Carson Hocevar, Ty Dillon, Riley Herbst, Cody Ware, AJ Allmendinger, Zane Smith, and Alex Bowman round out your top 10. So it came in 17th. I thought because Nemechek was going to stay in his line there, but he didn't. And that caused me to check up, caused Gilliland to get that 1 extra spot, which then is 1 extra point that he gained and I lost. Oh well. It is what it is. Let's see, do we have any DNFs? No DNFs. It's impressive as Michael McDowell was your last place finisher for today. And that's going to do it for me. See you guys in the next one.